Hi, welcome back. I'm back. I haven't even attempted a video for over half a year. Sorry about that. But I'm back now, so I'm gonna do a review slash retrospective of each game in two separate videos, and when I'm done, I'll group them together into one big video and make a playlist. But anyway, let's go into how Five Nights at Freddy's captured lightning in a bottle. This might be the most talked about subject regarding the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, and for a good reason. Scott did an amazing job on this game's atmosphere, and from here to his newest game, Help Wanted 2, I don't think he could ever strike the perfect balance like he did with this game. Not a jab at Scott, the other games also have a really good atmosphere. Like he said himself, he just captured lightning in a bottle with this game, with the atmosphere, gameplay, and other aspects of the game. So let's start with the atmosphere and the visuals that go with it. This game just captures the dark, dingy, almost abandoned feel of the pizzeria perfectly. The cameras show this already dark place through a large amount of static obscuring the rooms even more than they already were. And moments like Bonnie in the West Hall are already unsettling, but add the camera static and he's barely noticeable, which makes it creepier in my opinion. Also things like stains, cobwebs, and garbage all over, making the place look like it hasn't been touched by anybody in years. For example, the drawings littered among the walls and posters, and the litter in the office and halls. About the audio, there are really good videos out there going in depth about the audio, and I'm not smart enough to go too far into detail, so I recommend you watch a video by a man named Scruffy on YouTube. He does a really good job deep diving into the audio of this game, and also the other games. FNAF 1's audio, from the insanely amazing ambience and effects made by the animatronics in the building, is just amazing. Scott uses sounds from a sound library and compiled them into the game, and it just works. The standout for me being the ambience. It's like a swirling, droning, metallic effect. That's the best way to describe it. Something supernatural or metallic. It's perfect for a game about haunted robots. But I don't want to keep rehashing what other people would say about the audio, so let's just move on to the main cast of animatronics. These guys are still my favorite set of robots in the series. I mean, it's really the only game where they seem uncanny to me. They fit right in that valley where other games make them look more sinister and broken. Compare something like Withered Freddy and Regular Freddy. The Regular Freddy just looks more scary, even though Withered in all logic should be scarier. My favorite out of all of these is either Freddy or Bonnie. Freddy in game is like the final boss in a sense. He is difficult to figure out how he works, and he stays in the shadows. And do I have to mention the power-out sequence? And Bonnie shows the uncanny vibe the most. Scott definitely boosts Bonnie's eeriness in the game with all the renders, like him in the cameras, like at the backstage when he's right up in your face, and other renders, like when he's right outside your door. This isn't to put down Chica or Foxy. Like Foxy's running down the hall gave me my first nightmare of this game as a kid. And to be flicking through and seeing all the animatronics motionless, to go to the West Hall cam to see Foxy full sprinting towards you, will never not spook me. Chica isn't a bad animatronic, but I think she's just not as scary as any of the others in this game. The scariest would have to be her in the dining area, staring at the camera, but besides that, she really doesn't do it for me. Last but not least, Golden Freddy, who is like the creepypasta of the series, and the first character I ever saw in Elementary. I bet everybody was terrified of this guy when we found out he existed. So the gameplay, in my opinion, isn't the best, but the most rounded and balanced in the franchise. All the animatronics have something unique about them. Bonnie and Chica pretty much work the same, taking their roots to your doors, but Chica doesn't have the kitchen, which is cool, and Foxy and Freddy's mechanics are the unique standouts. We all know how it works with Foxy. He watches camera and he leaves, close your door before he sprints there, and Freddy has one of the best animatronics in the entire series from the gameplay point of view. Freddy has his laugh to signify when he moves, and he will slow down and stop if you look at him in the cameras. But if you don't know where to look, he could sometimes be challenging. He also won't reset like the others. He will stay around your door for the whole night. Once he gets there, to be honest, I barely knew how to stop him for the longest time. Something negative I'd have to give the gameplay is that the nights are a bit long. They're around 9 minutes per night, which is fine, but when you're trying to replay the game, it just seems extremely boring for most of the time until you get to the later nights. All in all, this is the most well-rounded game in the franchise, by far. May not be my favorite, but I will consider it up there. That's it for this video. I'll be making a video like this for each game in the series as I'm replaying them currently. Goodbye, everybody.